Egypt, it is also written there. What idea is coming in your mind? Tell me. Pilgrimage. Okay. Anything else?
Unfertile land.
Unfertile land, desert, barren lands. Yeah.
A caravan in processing.
Caravan is processing, right? Anything else? See, this is the plot of the story. I just put this picture so that you can understand that the story is based and the story developed here. Okay, Egypt, where pyramids are there, Sahara Desert, Africa, everything is there in this book. And this is basically the plot of this book. Now I'll come to the word alchemist. How many of you can tell me what an alchemist is? Who is an alchemist? Haram. Alchemist is a person who converts any metal into gold. Understood? Alchemist is a person who converts any metal into gold. And the title of this book says, A Fable About Following Your Dreams. The book states that do not stop dreaming unless you achieve it, because sky is the limit. Could you please change the slide? Okay. Again, I am repeating this. When you want something, all universe conspire in helping you to achieve it. Vahi Om Shanti Om ka dialogue. Understood? This is the most famous quotation. This is the most famous quotation of this book, because Santiago, the protagonist, you know who is the protagonist? Who will tell me who is the protagonist? I have taught you in this class, in your class. Tell me who is the protagonist. Come again.
We can say he or she is the leader of the story, and the whole story revolves around him or her.
Very good. The central character of the story is protagonist. Okay. So, the protagonist has fallen down many times. He got empty-handed many times, but he really achieved what he wanted. So, the characters are Santiago. Santiago is the protagonist of this
Story.
Yes. The alchemist, a person who converts any metal into gold. A crystal merchant, then Englishman, some hippies were there, Fatima, the love of Santiago's life, gypsy. Who is a gypsy? Could you please tell me who is a gypsy? Who is a gypsy? 12th वाला तुमको तो मैंने बताया था. Who is a vagabond? Tell me.
Permanent shelter.
No, I won't accept this. Who is a vagabond? A person who doesn't have his shelter. Okay. जो एक जगह से wanderer, you can say wanderer, right? Okay. And some tribes. Some tribes are also the part of the story. So let us start with Santiago. Santiago was a shepherd. You know why he became shepherd? He became shepherd because he wanted to travel all the time. He never liked any sitting job. He always wanted to travel around. His father said, "You can be a priest. We are a family of priests. You can be a priest." But here, again, Saint Tiago accepted his dream and he said, "No, I do not want to be a priest. Rather, I'll be a shepherd. I'll take my goats along and I'll be traveling around." After that, one day, Saint Tiago was sleeping in a church. Because he was a shepherd, he has to carry his sheep all around. So he was sleeping in a abandoned church. Abandoned church मतलब जहाँ कोई आता जाता नहीं. Okay. And suddenly he got a dream. He got a dream that there is some hidden treasure in Egypt. Under the pyramids there are some hidden treasures. So Saint Tiago tried to follow his dreams. After that, he met a woman who tried to interpret his dreams. And he said, if at all you want those treasure, then you must follow your dream. And suddenly the king of Salem came, though he did not look like king of Salem, okay, he did not look like king. He had a very shabby dress. He was not very clean at all, but he said, "See, I am the king of Salem, and if at all you want me to tell you about your future, you will have to give me 1/10 of your ships. If you will be providing me 1/10 of your ship, then I'll tell you something." He said, "Okay, I promise that I'll give you my ships. You tell me what does this dream means." And then the king said, "If you really want the treasure, just follow your dreams. Go to Egypt." Saint Tiago said, "This I also knew. What's new in this?" Then the man said, I am someone who's like a torch bearer. I'm a torch bearer to your life. Follow my instructions and just go search your treasure." And Saint Tiago started from there. Somehow he reached to Africa after selling all his goats, and there he got robbed badly. Nothing was left with him. He got robbed and not a single penny was there with him, and he was dying of thirst and hunger. He was starving badly still. What he did? He just asked a crystal. He met a crystal merchant, and he saw that the crystal merchant's shop is very shabby. He offered his service to the crystal merchant and said that, "I would like to help you out at your shop." And then the crystal merchant said, "I don't have enough money to provide you." He said, "I do not want any money. I just want food. At the end of the day, just provide me some food." Then first day he worked with the crystal merchant, and he was really very much appreciated. The crystal merchant appreciated him, and after getting his appreciation, so much of appreciation, he said, "Dear sir, I'm not going to work at your shop anymore because I have to go to Egypt." Then the crystal merchant laughed badly. He said, "Saint Tiago, are you out of your senses? Are you not present with your senses? The money which you have right now is zero. And with this, if you will work for the whole life in my shop, you won't be able to go to your desired place. You'll never be able to go to Egypt." Then Saint Tiago said, "I'll put on some hard work. If I couldn't go to Egypt, at least I can get my ships back. I'll rear my ships and I'll earn my livelihood. This is destiny." But this man was incorrigible. Incorrigible in the sense he was so much attached with his wills. He never wanted to postpone his wills, and a day he again started his journey. He came with many ups and downs. In the meanwhile, he met Fatima, and a place he met an English man who was going to the alchemist. The alchemist said that, dear Santiago, if you really want to achieve, if you really want to hunt the treasure, just go ahead. Do not stop. If you will stop here, your destiny will stop. And after that, Santiago started his way. He predicted that a war will very soon take place. And he told to the chief of a village that very soon your village is going into a war zone. The chief said, we are not prepared. Santiago said that be prepared for this then. If at all you are not prepared, be prepared for this, and mind you, I am telling you, you are going to be in a very bad problem. The chief somehow prepared, and he has put a condition that if we will not get attacked, I am going to hang you till death for the first time, I am telling you. Santiago said, no, I accept that. But you should prepare yourself. This happened, the same thing, his vision worked, and after that what happened, you know? Santiago was given a post of council. He was the chief authority of that village. Again, Santiago thought that I have money, I have everything. Why at all I'll go and search for treasure? I have more than that treasure. But again he saw a dream one day. And again that dream approached Santiago. Why you are sitting here? Just go ahead. Again he rushed for the journey to Egypt. In the meanwhile, he again got looted. He was robbed again. He started digging the sand near pyramids, and the head of the robbers gang, they said, what are you digging here? Then Santiago said that I had a vision, I had a dream that I have seen some treasure hidden behind this pyramid. And then the boss of them started laughing and said, are you mad? If people will trust their instinct, then I have also seen that in Spain there is a treasure lying behind a church. And started laughing. Oh, you fool, Santiago, what have you done with yourself? Santiago started laughing. He went back to Spain. He dug under the church and he got the treasure. So this is Santiago's journey. And what we learned from Santiago's journey is he never stopped. He has worked positively even when the winds were not in his direction. He kept on running for his dreams. So let us just run for our dreams. You have heard a very famous quotation of Vivekananda ji. Swami Vivekananda's quotation you have heard, na? Utho jago aur tab tak mat ruko jab tak. Yes. So the same thing is mentioned in this story. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving ahead, I would like to call Anmol Mishra to share his views on literature as the mirror of the society.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected principal sir, teachers, and all the present dignitaries. This is Amol Kumar Mishra from 12 Humanities, presented in this literary conclave with my own self-made poem and some lines on the literature. Let me start with my own poem. I wrote this poem in memories of my grandma, whom I lost just 2 months ago. I missed her so much, and always think when I meet her again. In science fiction, there is written that time travel may be possible. So I wrote, sometimes I want to be a time traveler. I want to travel through past and destiny. I want to enjoy every version of myself in that parallel universe. I want to lost in those recipes of my grandma, whom I lost with her. I want to reassemble my loved ones in the space. Sometimes I want to experience every possible outcome of a single story. I also want to fly over peace and excitement. This is all I want to. I want to be a time traveler. This is short literature whom I want to express my feeling. And this is all about literature. Literature is a thing which gives you a platform to express your emotions. And this is all literature for me. Literature is a mirror of the society which shows you how the society runs. It gives you a view that you can understand the society in a better way. So I want to end my lines with a famous quotation that literature is a reflection of society, not more, not less. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call respected principal sir to bless us.
Yes, please.
So thank you, the team literature conclave, Madam Tanushree, Somu sir, Jagannath sir, Shraddha, Rabia, Divya, Anmol, and what is your name? Udita. So thank you very much. It is a new concept in our school. Earlier we didn't organize, but it is very famous. So many schools in Jharkhand also, even if you ask Udarma DAV, Barkatana DAV, here DAV, they have also organized this literature conclave. In our school today, we have started this literature conclave, and I request to the teacher concerned, you open a WhatsApp group of literature club. Actually, in my previous school, 3 years back, in Jharkhand, we started only this literature club, and we organized first in Jharkhand, that is literature conclave. That time also this madam was there in that school and she organized, and it was going very smoothly. One club was there and all the members of this literature conclave was there in the club, and there was a lot of discussion regarding the books which are in your syllabus, the different topics of English, the review, the criticism, and sometimes I also read the criticism or the question answer of different topic. It helps in your syllabus also for your 12th standard exam, 10th standard exam. It helps, you have to study less because you don't get much more time to study English. So through this also you can learn a lot, as well as other than your syllabus. So many books are there which gives us a lot of knowledge which opens our eyes and which reflect yourself. So I request almost all the students, 10th, 11th students, those who are interested in literature, they can join in this group and let's start our journey in DAV Rajrappa with this literature conclave club. So we can inform to CBSE. Sometimes they can organize this literature conclave in our school also, as well as we can also convey the message to DAV CMC. They organize the literature conclave, so sometimes they can organize this literature conclave on national basis in DAV Rajrappa. First you prepare yourself, then only we can proceed. So once again I thank you all the audience, superb audience are there. They have learned, they have understood a lot, and thank you the group literature conclave and book review. The Alchemist, if you get time, you read this book, I'll tell you lot of things you can learn from this book. Whenever you get, sometimes you read few books, not only The Alchemist, it is one of the best books I have seen. Other than this, if you want to read, one book is there, Secret. You can read this book. One, the power of subconscious mind. Power of subconscious mind. One book is there, and one of the book is written by one of our former CBSE chairman. That book is The Power of Curiosity. If you want to read, sometimes you can read. So you can learn a lot how to organize your life, how to organize your study, how to organize your personal life as well as professional life. When you'll see what that girl told, only a black dot is there. So when you see the black dot, why? Why everyone see the black dot? Entire page, only single dot, that is black dot, and rest of the portion, these are white, means these are positive. But a single black dot dominate the whole pages, means one single negative thought can dominate your positive thought. So better you concentrate in your positive thought, try to ignore your negative thought. If you ignore your negative thought, then you will see everywhere, not only in science, not only in arts, if you see the economics, in our present life, you can get it that both your income, all of you know income, कितना पैसा हम लोग कमाते हैं, और मार्केट में जो सामान खरीदते हो किसको बोलते हैं, कितना पैसा देके खरीदते हैं, दैट इज प्राइस. तो दोनों का अलग अलग इफेक्ट होता है, एक इनकम इफेक्ट और एक प्राइस इफेक्ट. तो जब एक दूसरा को डोमिनेट करता है तो अब एक पॉजिटिव और एक नेगेटिव होता है. जब इनकम इफेक्ट प्राइस इफेक्ट को डोमिनेट करता है, आर्ट्स गर्ल्स इसको क्या बोलते हैं, गिवन गुड्स और इंफीरियर गुड्स. क्या होता है, when income effects dominates the price effect, that is inferior goods. When price effect dominates the income effect, that is given goods. दोनों का बीच में देखो, दोनों का बीच में डिफरेंस है. ओनली इकोनॉमिक्स वाला को तुम लोग भी थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ोगे तो समझ में आ जाएगा. कभी कभी क्लास में आएंगे तो हम तुम लोग को समझा देंगे. बेहतरीन राबिया ऐसा करके सुन रहे हैं, सब कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, इकोनॉमिक्स इधर देख रहे हैं, कुछ साइंस का बच्ची समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, समटाइम्स आई विल टीच यू, डोंट वरी। तो मेन थिंग, always you think the positive. If you think the positive, your negative thought will vanish. Initially, now the 10th standard, 12th standard student, for you only, whenever you take the book, you'll see your negative thought dominates your positive thought. Means तुमको बुक पढ़ने का मन नहीं करेगा, बुक खोलोगे तो तुम्हारा फ्रेंड का तस्वीर दिखाई देगा, और बुक खोलोगे तुम्हारा फ्रेंड क्या बोल रहा है वो फ्रेंड का तुम्हारा दिमाग में चलेगा, तो बुक का लैंग्वेज तुमको समझ में ही नहीं आएगा जब तुम पढ़ ही नहीं पा रहे हो, जो फैक्ट है। तुमको उस टाइम सबसे पहला चीज याद रखोगे, पॉजिटिव को डोमिनेट करने के लिए यू क्लोज द बुक like that boy. What is the name of that boy? That smart boy. बोलो तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? तुम्हारा बगल वाला, तुम उतना स्मार्ट नहीं हो। The smart boy who was sleeping, the sleeping child, क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? अनुभव। तो उस टाइम सोना नहीं है, वो तो सो रहा था। तुम बुक को क्लोज करके आंख बंद करके 2 मिनट तुम्हारा लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा इसको रेस्पेक्ट करते हो, इससे प्यार करते हो, इट मे बी योर मदर, मे बी योर फादर, मे बी योर सिस्टर, ब्रदर, फ्रेंड और गॉड, एनीवन, जस्ट यू थिंक 2 minutes. Silently you think 2 minutes, then you start your study. You will see your negative thought will vanish and your concentration power will increase a lot. Which normally when we were students, that time our gurus, they used to taught us how to increase our concentration. Nowadays, all these meditation, this, that, so many things, you go to gym here and there, spend a lot of money to concentrate yourself. Earlier, there was nothing else. These are the small tips they gave us how to increase your concentration, and we succeeded. So I request you all, especially 10th and 12th standard students, learn from that story which narrated by that girl Ramia, the dark one dark spot. Ignore this dark spot and think about rest of the portion of the page. Means your positivity is more than your negativity, but sometimes your single negative thought dominates your positive thought. You will not be able to concentrate in your studies. So, thank you very much to everyone. Dipta, she has given an outstanding poem. Really, if you have heard it and if you think what is the moral, what is the meaning of this short poem. The girl who never smiled. What are the reason? She told 3 different things. Her father left alone, mother left alone, and grandpa means grandmother passed away. These are the 3 things you told. So these are the bad things. What she told in the poem, when she asked to her friend, she told, because of the bad things, I don't smile. So a lot of things you have to learn. We don't know so much things. Alchemist, what is literature conclave? Madam explained elaborately, simultaneously, Sambhu sir explained with a single line. So that is the thinking ability, view, how can you take it, you can, if you have a vast knowledge, you can explain with certain examples, elaborately you can teach to your students. Sometimes we see few students they don't understand, then we need to explain in the simple way what Sambhu sir has told. इसका मतलब यही होता है. So both the side, if you see, they have explained outstandingly well. And at last, Anmol, he is always outstanding. Whatever he gives to the audience, there some different meaning is there. The last line, what he has told, again you repeat Anmol. The last line, what he has told, ultimately, what is literature? Bolo.
So literature is a reflection of society, nothing more, nothing less.
Literature is the reflection of your society. Nothing more, nothing less means exactly what happens in the society. Literature reflects by a person who is known as writer. The writer writes what is actually happened in the society, actually happened at home, either in village life or in city life or in desert area, wherever place is there, what is actually happened, that reflects by the writer in literature. That is actually literature. Literature reflects the exact things which happens in the society and which is continuously happening. If you see the revolution, we use the term revolution, right? In any way, right from Aryan era, do you know? When we used to read that time Gurukul, how? Only the son of Brahmins, only the son of kings, they are supposed to go for study. Girls are not allowed. Slowly, it has come back, and at last, in this form, in the schooling form. So that is the revolution, and it reflects in literature. If you read Vedas, 4 Vedas, if you read Bible, if you read Quran, if you read Ramayana, Mahabharata, everything, all of these religious books, other novels, same thing they have written. Same thing they have written. Today, you see earlier, during the Kurukshetra John war, that time different weapons they have used. Now weapon known as nuclear bomb, weapon known as missile, and all these things. Right from there, they are discovering. Sometimes we read the Dr. Abdul Kalam ji, he told what is the difference, what we learned, how rich our Indian culture, how rich. Everybody is taking from our literature only. Not only in India, we are taking less, but foreign countries, they are taking, they are hiring, they are rubbering from our literature only. If you read the Gitanjali, wrote by Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore, students read Gitanjali. If you get time, you will read Gitanjali and try to understand the meaning. You will forget about Shakespeare, you will forget about Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Othello, all this you will forget if you read it. So many things are there. Everything, if you see, every novel, either it is Kaviguru Rabindranath, or it is Vidyapati, or it is Premchand, if you read carefully, even Harivansh Rai Bachchan, in every era, if you read carefully this literature, you will get the things which really reflects the society of different era. So thank you very much. God bless us all. Keep it up. And I request to Mayor and Sir create a group, Jagannath Sir, and initially you take the students from class 9 to 12. Later on, we can open another group, that is Literature Club Junior. That will be from 3 to 8. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, to grace us all.